everybody, and welcome back to the Torch Hate Estate. Okay, if I sound a little bit weird, voice is a little bit deeper, maybe I sound a little bit monotone. I just woke up and my nose is stuffed into oblivion. But today we are going to get some exploration done and hopefully lure out a couple bosses. I was thinking of going to the mountains so that we could get the Ancestor Signet Ring because, well, the accuracy is nice, the protection's okay, stress is bad, but the accuracy, that's the biggest thing we want to go for. And then we could also go to the farmstead, try and get a little bit of exploration done. We gotta go to the pet cemetery, and yeah. And then there's also the Countess we need to go beat. There's a fortified Tori and Odoroshi, and the 3 unlit lanterns. So, we got a lot to do, but I think we're gonna start with the exploration. See if we can't lure out a couple bosses, because there's more farmstead bosses, there's more mountain bosses, and I can almost guarantee you that there's more pet cemetery bosses, even though we probably won't see Medusa again, which, you know what? It's a real shame, that. Alrighty, we have entered the mountains with Corn the Xiao, with the Mountaineer's Pickaxe, a Rabbit's Foot, Strength, and all of her abilities. Hunter the Saw Hunter, with Shalator, Vivid Memory, Crystalline Forks, Bloodletting Teeth, Serrated Knife, Visceral Attack, and Hunter's Salutation. Akesh the Stargazer, with Sonus Distella, Moon Rabbit, Netsuki, the Tower, and all of his abilities. And Amalgam Dave, with the Ancestor Elixir, Ancestor Scroll, the Battle Plans, Impaling Curse, Abyssal Reconstitution, Abyssal Comfort, and Void Consume. So all in all, I think this is an okay team. Some of the Xiao's trinkets are not fantastic. I brought Rabbit's Foot to offset the debuff that Strength was giving us, and Mountaineer's Pickaxe is just kind of good. The armor piercing and crit is honestly a lot better than you would expect. I don't know what to I'm not going to interact with this. It has a chance to summon bandits, which we don't want to deal with. Okay, I guess we're dealing with a Wendigo straight away again. This is now the second time this has happened. Can't blame him. But we can crit him. Not that we did, but, you know, if we had, that would be cool too. Impaling Curse! Let's see. Our chance to stun him is non-existent, so I can feel it tapping into my existence itself. 'Tis if a star. Riposte! Prepare yourself, beast! Aha! That's a pretty good. I mean, as far as turn ones go, we pretty much half-healthed him. Okay, so we're not gonna stun him. Could crit him. Yeah, we'll try and crit him. Now that's a crit. Not 75931 Let's get a little bit of extra damage. And does this stone revive people? Kinda hoping it doesn't, but I guess we'll see. Don't let fear overwhelm you, Slash. Well, that was an even trade. Burn. Heal here. Oh my god! Single point stab! Oh, that sucks. Oh, how much is that really gonna suck? Okay, no, that's fine. Goodbye, Wendigo. You will not be missed. I'm not in danger. I am the danger. See, that's a 4 crit. That's dangerous. Is the Xiao holding a doll? Is that a doll? There's like a little itty bitty her. Or wait a minute. No, yeah, she's got like 2 dolls. She's got like one in her hand, one in her left hand. And then this one. Or are these like her kids? She has kids? Why would you bring kids to a dungeon? Or are we all just insane and the kids are actually dolls? I don't know, but man, you know what? Maybe they were her kids, but then, you know, something happened as is normal in Darkest Dungeon, you know, tragic backstories and all that. And then she's like, you know what? My kids, you know, they had an accident, so now I made dolls of them so that I feel better. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it, that's probably what happened. As if it wasn't bad enough, it's time for another shambler. Okay. So, yeah. Here's the plan. We do as much damage as we possibly can. I don't need you. I'm the dark. Actually, you know what? We're gonna not heal her yet, because ideally, we can have her go into her dragon form. Big damage? Yeah, it's pretty big damage. Alright, he's gonna attack. Oh! He crit Dave. Okay. I bleed. You know what? Each solar system is nothing but an atom of something larger. Bleed. Ah, that's a 7/3 bleed. Alright. I didn't actually want to do that again, but that's alright. I was gonna set up for a post. Let's try it. Okay, well, he's on 1 health. Yeah, that worked out. Oh, blah, 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 advancement. Okay, Dave got another crit. Alright. Saw Hunter can finish off the Tentacle Boy and do damage to the Shambler, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. He crits the Tentacle, which isn't fantastic, but it's not the end of the world, at least. Let's... And big damage. Yep, that's some big damage. What is it? Hey, he's stunned. Rip. At least he gets rid of the stun right away. Clap-a-claw. She doesn't quite want to go on to Death's Door. I mean, I can't blame her. Who really does? But, you know. Alright, big damage. Here it comes. Never mind. Well, he's down. Goodbye, Shambler. Okay, now we have to deal with the tentacle. Come forth! Clap-a-claw! Well, she's on Death's Door now. Brilliant Clasp. More crit, more damage on first round, but less crit, less damage for the rest of the fight. Not like this! She's bled! No! She's bled to another freaking Wendigo! Please! Not like this! She got through so many... Okay, so we had a hunger check. She got healed. We went into the fight. She went on the Death's Door. And now she's bled! No! Don't die, please. No! Oh! Come on! The freaking Death's Door bleed! Why are Death's Door dots so dangerous, dude? I just don't understand. And we didn't even hit our heal. 3 Wendigos and a Shambler. What do you even say about that? This is like the, the amount of mini-bosses in this freaking dungeon. Alright. Well, that sucks. Look at all this stuff we can't even take. Bah! I've literally never seen another rabbit's foot, so I'm gonna replace the keys. We're not using the keys. We'll replace the camp. Okay, so we don't have that much left to go in this dungeon, but I'm no longer well, no. I'm not gonna say I'm not confident in this team. I'm not confident in what we're going to face. Like, okay, we know for a fact we have 2 battles, and then at absolute worst, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 battles tops. And that's if our luck is the absolute worst it could possibly be. 11 if we randomly stumble into a hallway shambler. I think we just bail. God. Alright, you 3. You keep your mouths shut about where the Zhao is to Geburah. Don't let her know where she don't let her know what happened until we can revive her. Put her into a new vessel, as it were. Okay, as it turns out, Geburah might have found out about what happened to the Zhao, and she may not be happy about it. She's a little bit upset. So, yeah, she's wandered off to a dungeon, and luckily for us, Penelope managed to tag along with her, and she's trying to calm her down. But I don't think Geburah is having very much of it. So, you know, we can sure hope that they're doing well, wherever they went. Now, that being said, plot and lore aside, this is a 2-man dungeon. I decided I wanted to see how they would do. We're gonna go for a stun. Oh, we don't land it, though. Alright, so. I was looking for a crit. Unfortunately, we didn't get one. We did get a double bleed, though, so that's pretty nice. Butcher's cart. Yeah, she'll be fine. Prepare the slaughter. Minus healing received. Well, that does suck. But, yeah. I think they underestimate how angry Geburah really is. She's, real mad. Oh. That's a bleed? Is the entire party dead? Just about. It's dead now. Oh boy. Well, at least she's venting out her anger on enemies instead of us. Oh, it's better than the sun. Alright. Just gonna throw a heal on herself. It also happens to heal her. She's guarded, and we have an Aegis down. She's doing her best. She's really trying to calm Geburah down. It's like, everyone knows that people in town just mysteriously come back, but yeah, she's not really listening to all that. There's so many battles! What is up with all the battles, dude? I'm not really interested in well, no, we are interested in the loot, but all in all, we're really just seeing how well these two can do. But Penelope's here because she's trying to help Geburah. Geburah's here because she really wants to vent her frustrations, and it looks like she found the perfect target to do so on. Face off. Okay, that's some stress. It's a blight. We're gonna enter Fencer stance. Ooh, that gives her an Aegis. Uh-oh. 14, not terrible. Return to the stars. Alright. This feels bad. Secure that. That doesn't really matter. We'll Holy Water. Okay.
Nothing there.
Goodbye.
See, even our sword's in on the action. We should run! I see why you're saying that, and trust me, I understand. But you'll be alright. Okay. Let's take that out. It also gives her a little bit of a heal.
Transfixing shot.
Ah! Woo! She's got these riposts down. She's, you know what? She's swinging. She's hitting. Uh-oh. Yep. She's fine. Alright, she's a little bit lost because she's really just... There's a lot going on. It'd be hard to hear something that comes from space where there is no sound. Alright, we're going for a crit. We do land the crit. Okay. It's just about down. Alright, let's focus up. Let's also go back into defensive stance. That way we can throw our heal down. 9 heal, not terrible. Now she also has 2 blocks, which, you know what? The 2 blocks is probably the best part of that deal.
Face law.
Alright, that's Blight. Oh, the Blight did land. Alright, sweet.
Return to the stars.
Okay. Stress is a little bit high, but it's nothing we can't worry about. Alright! Alright. A faith and promise. Then another one. Yeah, they made a faith and promise to each other. I wonder what they said. Let's do hearing focus. And they're good to go.
Another challenger approaches.
You know what? It's buffer protection just a little bit. It also gives her an Aegis. And then, let's guard her.
Now the true battle may commence.
Alright.
Bleed them all.
They're also all marked, so that's pretty nice. Alright, she's still going. She's not quite finished.
Big bad wolf.
Alright. Let's go first. We're not gonna land this down here. Whoa! We are gonna land a crit, though. A crit, though.
Show collection. I do not wish to see your abominable collection.
You know what? I really think this is therapeutic for Geburah. I really think this is helping her. At least that's the hope.
Goodbye.
Because, well, I mean, if she's still this mad when she gets into town, I think we'll be in trouble. But you know what? We're fine. What's the worst that could happen? Ooh. Kafka's Head, any skill activates riposte per 20% health missing. That seems pretty good. And then Baristan's Head, which is also really good. We're just gonna give her some of these. And some stress healing. Really should have brought some laudanums. As it turns out, laudanums would have been useful. Alrighty, we return to town. Luckily, the Zhao has been revived just in time. I'm also sure Geburah is no longer as upset. Probably a little confused how the Zhao is back, but you know what? That's just how this place works. Oh, also. Yeah. Okay, so what's the plan now? I'm honestly thinking we go for the fortified Hori and Odorotoshi, Or... I guess we'll go for the Lantern Festival. Alrighty, Lawrence the Blackguard with the Vivid Memory Shalator, the Tower Pulverized Lifesteal Death Grip. Relinquish and Inexorable. The Fool. With Wolf's Hide, Persephone's Crown, the Tower, because we don't want her to get too low health. With Whale Weeping Song, first circle and fifth circle. Mora the Philomath with Wolf's Fang, Death, Sonus Distella, Head Trauma, Page Cutter, Sundering Flesh, and Absorbent Mind. And Junia the Vestal with the Ancestor Elixir, Junia's Head, which has got to be super awkward. Smoldering Hurricane Lamp, Mace Bash just in case, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, and Divine Comfort. Okay, our Revenant friend is back. Woo boy! Perhaps if they destroy each other.
Your thoughts are not your own.
That was such a low roll.
No, the time is not yet right. Inexorable! It is time.
I need a bandage! Ma! Wow, the lack of damage is, off-putting.
This worthless form stands.
This stinks! Just not doing damage to him. Right. It's because the blackguard has to hit him. Right. A 7 crit despite his lack of damage, though. Pretty tasty.
Arrow.
Big damage? 10 damage. We're getting there.
If my soul is to be yours, then your soul is mine!
2 whole healing.
Brave tool.
Well, it missed. Group heal. Woo! That was close. If that had crit her, it would have been really bad. The regen's super nice. 16 damage, alright. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, our damage is kicking in.
Mind overcomes body.
What'd you give herself? More damage? More crit? I don't know what you gave herself. Speaking of crit, we could use a couple. Okay. Single heal. Alright. Let's just heal for everybody. Big damage.
Your face, I recognize. Begone, skelly boy!
Your assistance is not required. Big damage. This time a crit. 47%. Here we go. High roll. It was a high roll. You know what? Wasn't a crit, but it was a high roll. And big damage. 10 damage. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty alright. Big heal. I still don't know what this life linked does, because they're not taking damage from each other. At least it doesn't seem that way. I don't know what the deal is. He's down! Alright, with his second defeat, we get the Book of Dead's name. More damage, more crit, more damage if afflicted. Minus stress healing received. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll just have that in our inventory for the moment. Alright, the final lantern is placed. What did we get? Selfless Vessel for the Veiled, the Lotus Pen for the Innocent. See, it seems like a really interesting trinket. I don't know. That minus healing received is, like, massive, though. Like, she can super quickly... It pretty much only takes 2 of these, situations to occur. And she's pretty much at, like, minus 90% healing. Like, it's kind of a big deal. More accurately, 70% minus healing, but still. Mountain Adventurer, Optimist. Replace Natural. Okay, we finally got somebody new. I wonder if you know who she is. Here's a hint. So, she has shuffle elements, we'll say that. Okay, so, we did the Lantern Festival, and now we have the Fortified Tori and... yeah, we have that boss, and then we still need to get some exploration done. I'm thinking we might just go to the farmstead. I gotta be honest, every time I've tried to... What is that? Alright, we have a reason to go back to the mountain. I'm bringing an OP team, though, because this place stinks. Alright, we bring the OPest of teams. With Geburah, the Red Mist, with Burrowing Heaven, Crimson Scar, Heart, Anchor, all of her abilities. Corin the Xiao with the Star of Doom. Shalator, Chorus Luna, all of her abilities, which I didn't level up. Oops. Penelope the Thorn with the Vivid Memory, Sonus to Stella, Martyr's Chalice, Thrust, Dea, Blossom, and Hearken. And Rose the Air with the Ancestral Elixir, Ancestor's Scroll, Smoldering Hurricane Lamp, Rose's Thorn, Bloom, Divine Communion, and Rose's Embrace. Oh my, this dungeon is... Alright. All 3 times I was literally mid-sentence about to say, all 3 times I've gone here this episode, it has been a horrible start and an extremely long dungeon. And look, it's a horrible start. Who could have seen this one coming? Whole is better than the sum, yeah. Or wait a minute. Stun! Darn it! That was the best possible chance we had. Buff Geburah.
Undulating.
Ow. See, I really want to beat this mission because we have a... That trinket looks insanely overpowered. I want it. Gonna be honest though, I don't think that this team is going to struggle a whole heck of a lot to get this dungeon done, though. It's kind of a strong team. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's pretty good. Fenta stance. Alright, he's marked, so hopefully that's gonna go well for us. Bleed. And bigger bleed. Bigger boot. We got big boot and then bigger boot. Ow. Aha! Uchi dodge? She did! She's just that good. Clap a claw. Ow. Clap a claw. Ow.
Not her. Your only opponent is me.
All is better than the sum of the parts. I dare you to try. My heart will burst. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, he's down. Don't know what makes me think that.
Goodbye, Chandler.
Your time is up. The time of the Torchless begins now. Bear's Breath. Health. Okay, so it's a melee plague doctor thing. Desecrated Scroll for the vamp. Minus stress, more healing. Less bleed chance, more damage. Interesting little trinkets. We're gonna run into like 7 Wendigos again. It's just a feeling that I'm getting. But like, ever since we took on the Wendigo boss, that's like, I want to say 30% of battles that we get, which isn't too terrible, is the Wendigo. Oh, we got surprised again.
Chill of the Great.
Ouch!
Mountains calling.
Don't bleed.
Hell's heart.
Good lord. Okay, they're stealth. Let's give ourselves a self heal, huh? Looking a little bit injured there. Ego. Okay, so they're both bled. Does she ignore? Well, she does with this. Whole is better than 7. Let's. This should still heal them. Yeah, it does.
The souls of the dead rise.
Okay. Group heal. Everyone is back at peak performance.
Weight of the mountain.
Ow! You might have a mountain on your side, but we have a dragon and a, well, and a nightmare sword.
You scoundrels are doomed to fall.
Call of the icy wind. Ow. As soon as we get our turn, as soon as we get our turn, you're gonna regret the amount of stress. Good lord. Do we want to stress everyone out just a little bit? No. We won't. We won't stress them out. I guess we care about our team a little bit.
Don't let fear overwhelm you until the dust settles.
Group heal. Triple crit, boys. It's that easy. Also, die. All right, we're finally done with this dungeon. Also, yes, we got the Sunward music bug again. Yeah, this wasn't fun. Let's go. Dun-dun-dun. What did we get? Well, that was an accident. Regardless, we have enough money where I guess it doesn't matter too terribly much. Quick recovery's pretty cool. Turn, rotator. Yeah. Strong vigor, hemophilia. So she has gotten 3 diseases. Also, the amount of stress in that dungeon was insane. Corin easily hit 100 stress 3 times, but she just heals it, so. Man, the mountain is just so tedious to go through. It's just not very exciting. And my complaint from Arduous is kind of the same for the mountain. the dungeons are just so long. Well, no, not... Well, that's not my complaint about Arduous. That doesn't really affect the dungeons, at least not intentionally. That's my complaint from the spiders. The spiders have way... To be fair, the spider dungeons are much longer than the mountain, but that doesn't mean that the mountain's dungeons are extremely long. Also, what's up with the enemies? The enemies are just so freaking borked. Fully realizing that we have no torchlight, so their stress is insanely high. Like, they were stressing us for like 30 consistently whenever they did stress attacks. It's just, blah. I've already complained about it in the past, so I'm not going to go into it again. But we did get Will to Live, so at the end of the day, it was worth it. Okay, now we did also get this. I don't know what it does, but we got it. So, that's pretty cool. So, we have the Commander's Wrath, we have the old Wendigo. Is this all it has? Is it just Wendigos? Is us beating this Wendigo also just gonna make it so that there's another type of Wendigo that shows up, and that's it? It basically, is doing this boss just going to make the mountain even harder because now there's a second variation of the Wendigo that's going to show up permanently? Because that's what it seems like. Because after we beat the first Wendigo, that's when the Wendigos started showing up. They never showed up before that. Which tells me the old Wendigo is probably like the OP version, the gold skeleton version of it. So, yeah. We'll think about doing that in time. But with that, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Torch Hate Estate. We need to get rid of a few things. Yeah, she's literally got all three. Shivering is just, blah, 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 blah. Complain, 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 complain. So, we can't get rid of Shivering the normal way, so you can't get rid of Shivering at all. And we're gonna get rid of Rabies while she takes a little break. Whew. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Torch Hate Estate. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.